Hello and welcome to Time Traveler's Guide. Please join me, your host JP, where I look at events from this day in history that changed the world as we knew it. Well, and some other useless but funny facts. So, today I'm looking at 2 days specifically, the 12th of July as well as the 13th of July. Firstly, on the 12th of July 1940, Frederick McKinley Jones basically got the first patent for air-conditioned unit for trucks, and this made a major change to specifically the transport industry. And this didn't just mean that people got fresh fruits and vegetables and milk. This basically meant that this could save lives, because now people can transport blood for blood transfusions and so forth. So a huge impact this had, especially on the long-haul transport industry. And the obvious fact is it saves lives. And this was already in 1940. So yeah, you can imagine how big of a change this made to the world. This is not something that's a small thing. It's a huge thing, and it made a major change to the world and society as we know it. Then also on this day, 1940, 12th of July, Dwight Eisenhower became the first president to ever use a helicopter. Also quite a big event if you look at it. It changed the way things happened in terms of logistics for presidents and people that could afford it at least. Also had quite a big impact on society as a whole. So yeah, also a big thing. Then 2018, 12th of July, the world's longest fingernail cuttings. This is apparently the world record. The guy's name is Shidar Chilas. His fingernails measured 909 centimeters. It was the first time it was cut in 66 years. Now, can you imagine doing your daily tasks with fingernails that's close to a meter long? I don't know how this guy became the age he did, or he must be extremely wealthy and have people that does everything for him or do everything for him. I don't know, but it's freaky. But in any case, on to the next day. Then on to the 13th of July. Now, we're visiting something a bit more serious now. I found it extremely interesting. The greatest tank battle, or the largest tank battle that the world has ever seen, the Battle of Kursk in Russia, Second World War as well, obviously. 1943, 13th of July, this battle came to its end. Huge numbers of soldiers and tanks and planes involved here. 6,000 tanks in total were involved in the Battle of Kursk. The losses were also horrific. You're talking about 200,000 German soldiers that lost their lives. 500 to 1,200 tanks, German tanks, that were destroyed. Then on the Soviet side, 860,000 men lost their lives. 1,500 tanks were destroyed. So this is actually quite an interesting story to this. Like I said, it was 6,000 tanks involved in this one battle and 4,000 aircraft. The interesting thing about this battle, the Germans delayed their attack because they were waiting for new armaments from Berlin or from Germany, specifically the Panther and the Tiger tanks, the heavy tank, the Tiger tank. They delayed to wait for the new advanced tanks and heavy armor tanks to come to through the supply lines to Russia, to Kursk. But the Russians actually had information about this attack that would be coming. They had this information. It was given to them by the British intelligence, let's say the British intelligence had a part in informing them of this battle to come. So this was a huge battle that basically broke the Germans. The Germans lost the battle. They lost less troops, but we know Russia is a vast country with vast resources. And the Germans had better technology in terms of the heavy armor tanks and so on. But the Russians, I think the Russian winter obviously plays a part in all the battles in the Second World War in terms of Russia. And I think the Germans maybe underestimated it a tiny bit. But Kursk is the battle that actually finally broke Hitler's ambitions to invade Russia or the Soviet Union. This is basically when they turned back and decided that is enough. We not going to invade Russia anymore. But then it was too late, because they already started the two-fronted war, which was basically the Nazis' biggest mistake. They bit off more than they could chew at one time. But yeah, guys, please, if you like my videos, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, downstairs, subscribe, and remember, hit the bell, please. But okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.